okay, so they finally did it. The E finally listened to me, and they brought back kind of the hardcore title in the 24/7 title. Looks horrible. I don't know who thought a bright green leather with a giant Art Deco clock on the front would look good. And the introduction by Mick Foley was bizarre. And him leaving it in the ring for then the random mad dash to get it. It will lead to some unique, interesting moments. R-Truth is doing a great job on social media, as is Drake Maverick. So it works for this. There's enough things that they can do, whether it's YouTube or Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I mean, they can use this for almost anything. And I enjoyed how they used it on SmackDown. They had a match between Carmella and Mandy Rose. It felt like it was just a segue to have someone attack R-Truth. And that worked really well. I do think that as the title gets a little bit more screen time to it, I would like to see if he's, we'll say it's still R-Truth, let's say he's having like an interview, if someone jumps in to pin him. I'd like that. And the fact that he can be defended anywhere is really good. That means you could see R-Truth at NXT. He could do an NXT UK show. He could be at 205 Live. He could be anywhere and defend that title. I think it does a good job actually breaking up a lot of the almost monotony of it. Because you could have an interview segment, if it's not working well, do the 24/7 run-in spot. Have them run past them. You can do a lot with this. It's this beautiful, like, open-ended concept that you can use that has the moment to be both really good wrestling, as well as be kind of crazy. I do think that I would love to see, some people mention, you know, like if you hold the title for, let's say, a month, you can cash the belt in to take on like a US or an IC title. That could be really interesting. If you hold this title long enough, you could, you know, effectively relinquish it. Then they do another mad dash scramble to get it, and then you challenge for another belt. And it can be a good way to take people who are currently sitting in catering and give them something to do. Just saying. The third hour of Raw going kind of darker in tone, with the giant word Raw everywhere. I still think they should use the Titantron to show what's going on in the ring. I think that subduing the lights a little bit, turning the lights on for the crowd, maybe having it be a little bit darker for storylines. If that's what you do Fire Fliphouse, that's when you do Bray Wyatt in the third hour, so then it's kind of like, yeah, most kids have gone to sleep by now. You can go a little bit more risque, not TV14, but just a little bit more. I'm fine with it. Brock, suitcase, like a boombox. I'm fine with that. I think he's going to make it work well. Doing the strange bedfellows bits. It is weird seeing Shane McMahon be like, no, I'm done with you, Miz. Miz, you'll feud with Drew McIntyre now. Not really digging it. Oh, but Drew's also heavy to take on Roman. Elias has been transitioned out. Okay. The build that they're going to have to do for Super Showdown, which I thought was the Australian pay-per-view, but now it's the KSA. Hey, they're going to do a couple weeks to build to a show that I'm not going to watch. As long as they do stuff from that allows them to do a break from current stories and then just come back to it afterwards, I'm fine with that. The Dolph Ziggler beatdown of Kofi Kingston, I liked it. They've got a lot of good backstory. I know they'll put on a fantastic match. No desire to see it. Another Greatest Royal Rumble. Doesn't mean anything. You get a weird green belt that doesn't mean anything. Doesn't go on to do anything. Taker Goldberg. Sounds interesting 10, 15 years ago. Not so much now. So, they're trying different things, which I like. I like that a lot. I know that they're already on the plans of working towards Seth Rollins and Baron Corbin. Not a fan of. Rey Mysterio, again, has got a small, mild injury. And Samoa Joe has a broken nose. So that title is kind of up in the air again. Worst comes worse, if you got a guy who's injured who can't defend the title within the 30-day confines, I'd say you take the previous champion, find 3 other people who are either number 1 level or former champions, put them in a fatal 4-way, winner gets the belt. Allows you something that works well. Cesaro has new theme music. Okay. He had a good match. Cesaro's having good matches now. Will it help get him over? Maybe. I do wish that he would have different trunks, because they still say the bar on the back. Lars Sullivan is still killing Lucha House Party for some reason, but it gives him something to do on TV, and it gets the Lucha House Party something to do. I enjoyed seeing the Revival and the Usos. I thought that was good. I thought it was good for the Revival to get some heat back by getting a victory on them. You know, works well. Seeing them talk to Alexa Bliss, like, yeah, we did it, woo, ow, those are sharp. I liked that. The 6-woman tag match, where Becky's like, I'll face the Iconics, and you Lacey Evans, Nikki Cross. I'll be a partner. And you too, Alexa Bliss. I didn't volunteer. Just sit outside and drink your coffee. The fact that she stood out there, cup of coffee, feet on the mat sometimes. That's not what. That's freaking brilliant. Give her a stable. You could have, I'm an Alexa Bliss guy, I'm an Alexa Bliss girl shirt, and give her a stable. Take some people who need someone who can talk and can build them up, and you put her with her. Period. If she's got injuries, she can't really go in the ring, you want to keep her safe for big events, just take some people, give her some people, and just move with it. The division on SmackDown for women, you know, the Bayley bit was a nice reset. I like that. I like how Becky Lynch just more or less said, you have the title, but you didn't beat me. I'm coming for you. I like that. It's a nice, you know, just in case break glass moment. You know, they've got some good mobility there in the women's division. Tag divisions, they've got a lot of teams who can make it work. I just think they're having an issue trying to figure out what pieces to use. IC title is in good hands with Finn Balor. It is weird seeing he's break out the Demon against Andrade for KSA. Will they be okay with the guy dressed as a demon? In the past for NXT, he's done culturally thematic demons. Will he try to do that for KSA or just do generic demon? There's some good moments. I still wish that they would have capitalized more on what happened from Bray Wyatt last week with him revealing the Yowie Wowie character. It's going to be a weird time now because they are going to do all these random build-ups for Super Showdown and then have to go from that immediately into Stomping Ground. So it means we're going to have a rush build-up for 2 events back-to-back. But I think as long as they can do some good character work and build the characters up more, they can work with having slightly poorer storylines. Because currently we've got a lot of poor storylines and poor character development. I think if they tweak some directions a little bit, they can make this work. Especially with Big E's back now, so you got the New Day at almost full strength. After they do the Ziggler hiccup, you then also do have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn ready. If Ziggler sticks around, a team of a passionate and jealous Ziggler with Owens and Zayn feuding with the New Day, I'm fine with that. That could work really well. They're doing a good job with Ali. I think that they've got some pieces that they are really close to being good breakout stars. They just need to get them in the right spots and move them forward at just the right speed. And they've got both shows positioned well enough from a talent standpoint. I've had no Buddy Murphy on SmackDown. I think Buddy Murphy would do a great job on SmackDown. I almost wish they had Cesaro on SmackDown. I think Buddy Murphy Cesaro could put on just fantastic matches. So they've got the pieces, and they're trying different things to see what works and what doesn't work. So I give them credit for that. They're at least trying different things. I hope they try different things for more than 1 week. It's like, all right, we'll try this, see the reaction to it, check the YouTube numbers. Are these things trending well? Are we hearing positive things, or are they just trending? So, good job for them for trying things. I just know it's going to be a rough 2 weeks because they're building to an event that ultimately is pointless.